I don't understand.
Right there.
Why did we have to leave her at the precinct with Bob?
It's what she wanted.
But I just have this horrible feeling that now that we're gone, they're going to decide to arrest her, charge her.
Bill Moore assured me that he'd notify me first.
It's just so disgusting. Our daughter is the victim of a psychopath, a murderer, a rapist, and they're treating her like she's a criminal.
I know, Dorian. But as hard as the lieutenant was on Cassie during the interrogation, I don't believe that he's completely made up his mind. Anyone who was at the waterside and anyone who had a grudge against Mitch Laurence is still a suspect.
Yes, but all the flimsy circumstantial evidence points to Cassie. Dear God, I really didn't think this would happen. I thought that I'd saved her from all of this.
Look, Dorian, I understand your maternal instincts. I sympathize with them, all right? But please, from here on out, Cassie needs your wisdom.
He beat her. He tried to rape her. He deserved to die. I just know that Cassie didn't do it.
I'm going to resign as the district attorney. I'm going to make sure she gets out of this.
Why do you have to sacrifice your career?
I've just take a leave of absence.
No, really. Wouldn't you be of more help to Cassie if you were the district attorney?
No, I can't do it. Not ethically, not even within the boundaries of the law. See?
The boundaries of the law are about to lock our daughter up in prison.
Dorian, I can work for you as her defense counselor, all right? As the defense attorney, I would be forced to step down during the trial.
Stop talking about a trial. There isn't going to be a trial because Cassie didn't do anything. She was unconscious, for God's sake. She was incapable of doing anything.
You don't have to convince me. I don't have any secret doubts.
I'm sorry, really. I'm just a bit frantic.
No, I'm not exactly calm myself, you know. So, at least I'm thinking rationally, and that's why I'm resigning. We'll just have to hope the real killer steps forward. If not, we're going to have to find him or her. I was counting on fingerprints that would point to some other suspect.
But there are no fingerprints because the murder weapon was wiped clean. Even if there had been fingerprints, it wouldn't have mattered because apparently there were people in and out of that room all the time, praying at the altar.
How did you know there were no fingerprints on the candlestick?
Because you must have told me.
But I haven't told a soul.
All right, I'll tell you. Because I wiped the fingerprints off the candlestick and just about everything else that I could find.
The killer wiped the fingerprints off. What the hell is wrong with you?
Please sit down.
Do you realize what you've done?
I panicked, all right? My first thought was to get Cassie out of that room without any link to it.
Having seen enough movies and read enough books, you thought that was a good idea?
Yes, I knew that the room would be dusted for prints, and I wanted to make sure that hers were not there.
Effectively wiped away the killer's prints, too.
Yes, indeed, I did. However, at that time, how did I know?
How did you know what? Whether Cassie had done it or not?
Yes. Of course, I had serious doubts.
Oh, boy, whoever prosecutes this case is going to have a field day with all these brilliant attempts of yours to protect your daughter. Now, every one of them is going to backfire on the
1 minute here. Anybody would have done exactly what I did.
Dorian,
The same
do you have any idea how guilty you're making Cassie look? A prosecutor right out of law school will look at this and say Cassie's mother knew she committed the murder, and therefore she was going to make sure that everything was wiped away so that nobody would believe her little daughter. It's appearances we're dealing with. Do you understand? We don't have an eyewitness account of the murder. All we've got is evidence of activity before and after the murder, and it's piling up. Now, should I know about any other heroics that you performed on your daughter's behalf?
I did it. I did it out of love, Herb. I did it because I love her so very much, and I was just trying to save her.
How many more years is it going to be? How many manipulations that hurt people and backfire on them before you learn to leave the truth alone? The truth!